No, if you want a traditional woman, guess what, brother? You paying for that date. Because that establishes your masculine frame. That's what we talks about. I'm paying, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna pay. That establishes your masculine frame. Hey guys, back with another video today. Today we're gonna react to one of my favorite YouTubers. Now he's really, We Need to Talk. Great YouTuber. He has some really great questions. This is one of his shorts. He's interviewing a young lady here, and I think it's something that we need to talk about.
Can't wait to buy a new car. I want a Tesla. Can't wait to get my second business off the ground. I'm looking to get into real estate. I'm trying to symmetry the income. He's like, men don't give a fuck about any of that. He's like, you can live with your mom until we get married. I really could give two shits. He's like, I don't care if you have a raggedy car, it is what it is. Like, when we get married, I'm gonna get you a new car. So he was the one that kind of brought it to my attention. He's like, all these things that you're working towards, like, that you feel make you more attractive to a man, they don't care about. They care, do you look good and can you turn my house into a home?
So, ladies, gentlemen, let's have a discussion. Ladies, you've been sold a bill of goods. I told you this before. You've been sold a lie that that a man wants a woman who is like him. We don't. I don't want a woman who I don't care. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care what you drive. I really don't care if you live in a one-bedroom apartment because it's clean. Doesn't bother me. Men don't care about your accomplishments, and I know it sounds harsh, and I'm going to explain. I'm going to break it down to you.
Can you say that one more time?
Men don't care about your accomplishments. We don't. We don't. I'm sorry. This is why you'll see, like, I think you'll see like a guy in Hollywood marry like a waitress. We don't care. She's pretty. She's sweet. She's nice to me. That's really what matters. That's really the beginnings of what a man looks for. A man, especially a man of means, does not care. A man of character and stature does not care what you do for a living. It wouldn't have mattered to me if she was a janitor in my building when we met. That janitor fine. That's how dudes think. We don't care about that kind of stuff. And if a man does care about your resources and everything that you can become, what you can bring to the table, other than your femininity, your body, the things that really matter to a man, if he cares about all of it, then he's looking for a come up. He's looking for a come up. And I know I'm giving the game, dudes, but that's what it is. Yep. So people don't want to hear that. But that's the truth.
What was that movie with Tyler Perry? Oh, what's her name? She's British. She was like a janitor in his building. Mr. Deeds?
No, that's Adam Sandler.
Dang, I don't know why I said Mr. Deeds.
It was Thandie Newton. But
Thandie Newton.
I can't remember the movie. I know what you're talking about.
Like he felt she's beautiful. She was nice, and like he didn't care. He wasn't like the CEO.
He
or
was
whatever.
Up there. He was like the
something.
Man.
Yeah.
And they fell in love. He don't care. She was nice to him, and she brought him peace. My wife is accomplished. She's educated. She has degrees. She's written books. She's got certifications. That's great. That's great. That's great. And I'm so proud of her and the woman she has become. But that is not turning me on. But she's sweet. She's fun to be around. She's beautiful. She's nice. She makes me feel comforted. That's what really makes me keep coming home every day. The fact that, man, my wife sure look good with that degree. Like, no, dudes don't care about that. And y'all been told that somehow raises your value. That's why you have women that have a PhD and they're mad they can't find a man. They're mad they can't find a man. Men don't care about your PhD. And the problem is this, is that women are hypergamous by nature. Some of you, maybe the first time you heard this word, hypergamy or hypergamous. A woman wants a man on her level, financially or above. That's generally what a woman wants. That is not that's not some made up truth. It's biological. Women generally marry up, men marry down or laterally. That's kind of what happens. Because it's very rare to find a high powered man that wants to marry a high powered woman. We ain't got time. Like Robert Herjavec, we watch Shark Tank. Robert Herjavec, his wife don't work, stay home with the kids. I don't even know what she did before they met. but it wasn't nothing.
She's a model or something like
yeah,
that?
she's like a model. There you go.
I think so.
Yeah. She ain't got a model no more. She's home with her kids.
Yeah.
I don't want a woman that's high powered and just out here just getting it. Like, that's what y'all think we want, but that's how other men look at each other. That's not how men. That's how a man looks at a woman.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that way? That you had to have? We got married so young, but did you ever think you had to have certain things to come to the table?
No, because I was looking for a traditional man. Yeah. So in my mind, no. Now I was being groomed by my mom and other women in my family to make sure I always had something, to myself and not to depend on a man.
Yeah.
That was kind of forcing me to make sure I was independent and self-sufficient to a degree. But in the back of my mind and in my heart, I always wanted, I don't care. And you know me, I'm my happiest being at home serving my family. If I could quit my job tomorrow.
Yeah, we working on it too.
I mean, if I could quit tomorrow, honey, let me come home and clean my house. Don't even play. And food be cooked on the table. Yes, it will. And yes, I will fix your plate.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I mean, I love that traditional role is where I'm the most at peace and happy. So, yeah.
Yep.
I think we have been sold that bill of goods because today's woman is frustrated. Heart disease is up. She's anxious. She's upset and angry, and she's looking for, and I'm talking about a single woman. She's looking for this guy that is going to be on her level, so to speak. And she's upset that she's not attracting this guy that she's looking for. And what she fails to realize, and she's trying to figure out, why am I, late 20s, in my 30s, in my 40s, in my 50s, and I'm not married? Well, it's because you married your career.
Yeah. And if you don't believe this is going on, I'm going to show you another video, very short, from Miss Suzanne Vinker. We love her. I'm going to show you guys that video real quick. It's only a minute long, so here we go.
Doesn't matter if a woman out-earns her man, which not only strips men of their primary identity, but doesn't sit well with women either. In 2017, Pew Research published a finding that was headlined, "Americans see men as the financial providers even as women's contributions grow." 71% of all Americans, men and women, said that a man's earnings are, quote, unquote, very important for him to be a good husband. A mere 25% said the same about women. And that is where the rubber meets the road, because that isn't economics. That's male and female nature.
And there you have it right there, guys.
Couldn't have said it better. Yeah.
It's male, female nature. It is in a woman's nature to want a man to provide for them. And I think that we've gotten so far off the beaten path of what we think we want, what a man thinks a woman wants, what a woman thinks a man wants, that that's why we can't get along anymore. So it's very important, ladies, that you understand your nature. It's very important, men, that you understand your nature, and you understand what's required of you, men. It is required that you provide something. That is what it is. That's how it works. You're required to provide. I'm sorry, it's a crappy deal, but that's what it is. And if you can't accept that as a man, then you're not ready to be anybody's husband. You're certainly not ready to be anybody's father. They want to take you on a date, and you pay half and they pay half, and then you like, oh, that's cool because we're progressive. No, if you want a traditional relationship, the man's gonna pay, and that's what a lot of men don't like. That a lot of these new age guys don't like that. No, if you want a traditional woman, guess what, brother? You paying for that date, because that establishes your masculine frame. That's what we talks about. I'm paying. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna pay. That establishes your masculine frame. That establishes the hierarchy in relationship. I am your leader. I'm auditioning to be your leader. That's what a husband is. I know, that sounds so misogynistic. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm auditioning to be the head of this household. And one part of doing that is providing and making sure that I can take care of you. Yeah. So when we go on that date, yes, I'm paying for that date. Yeah. When we get married, yes, it's okay for you to work, but I don't need you to work to make it. Now, the caveat to that is this. We got married young. So we built everything together. But people are delaying marriage to later on in life now, or not at all. So those rules change.
Yeah.
And now, if you delay marriage the expectations go higher because the woman coming in with her money, he's coming in with his money, and then the expectations are through the roof. So both of y'all got to work to maintain this lifestyle you're building.
Yeah.
But in a traditional model, the man should be able to maintain the household while the woman stays home and raises the kids. That's the traditional model. So if you're not a traditional person, fine, that's okay. But if you want a home and you want traditional wife men, guess what? You need to be able to maintain that home. I didn't say take a trip every other week. I didn't say we take a vacation every year. I didn't say that. I said maintain a home. That's food, clothes, shelter.
And then if you are financially at a place where you need the assistance of your wife to work, that's a conversation that y'all need to have, but have a plan and know that if she is a traditional woman, she's going to be her most happy, joyful, at peace, probably in that traditional role, which would be either being at home or even if she continues to work or have her own career, maybe even working from home. That's just typical. And I'm not saying that's the case for all women. Everyone is different. But that is typically what we have found as we have been coaching clients over the years, that she is the most happy at home. And I personally can attest to that. The goal is for me to be able to work from home.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a lot more about this as we get on the road, guys. But for now, that is enough said.